Hi everyone, it's Cal's from Cal's Craft coming back with a colour for me. We thought we'd carry on today. Fancied to doing a bit of colouring, so I thought, right, let's get the pens out. We've got the Twimarkers. We've got all our set of Twimarkers. I've got my list of my colours, but I thought we'd do some leaves today. So I thought what I'd do, there's 3 different types of leaves, slightly different. So I've got 3 lots to do. So I thought if I do a little bit of each, I'll either time lapse it or I'll just skip to when they're all done and then we'll do some flowers. How does that sound? Yeah? So we'll start up there. Is that close enough for you? And then I thought, so we've got one, both sides are there the same and these are different. So I've got some pens that I thought that might use it, and I did have a scrap piece of paper. So, but I can't remember which I was going to do with which. So I think it was them two, which is a green, where's the thing on there? Green A195. Can you see that? And a Chartreuse green, is that how you say it? So them two there. Yeah? Can you see that one? So I'm going to do them two. So I think, or should I change my mind? What other colours have I got here? Got a lime green. You can't see me, can you? I'm doing a lime green, and I've also got a bright green. So do I do the bright green with that one? Or do I do the green? Oh, we'll stick with the 1, 2. I just picked them up, and I thought whichever ones I pick up, that's what we'll do. We'll use these. These are the ones we said, weren't it? So these are the ones we'll use. So I'm going to start, where should we start? Should we start over here? So I'm going to put a whole colour of green. I usually take the lids off ready, and then I'm just going to put a little bit of the dark down the bottom. And then just blend it by dabbing it again with that one. And just dab a little bit on. And then just go in with the colour like that, and it seems to blend them in. Can you see okay? So I'll do it again. Yeah. Dab a little bit of this so it's quite sort of liquidy, I suppose is the word, I don't know. And dab that on top, just little dabby motions. And it seems to blend it in. On there. So I'm just doing like little dabs. Can you see that? Yeah. So I do one. So I do a big one here. See if it works on the big one as well. So you can see the big one. And just some dabbing of that. There you go. Do one down here. So I'm only using 2 because I find if I try to use 3, I get in the right pickle. So say I just keep them in my hand. With the lids off. And 2 colours are quite good together, aren't they? Yeah. One more of that colour. And if you want it a bit darker on the bottom or a bit lighter, you can alter it however you want. So that's them colours. Okay, so I'll carry on. I'll put them there so I know they are them ones, and then I've got another 2 as well, which I'm not sure. Hang on. So I might use in the middle. We had these 2, didn't we? There we go. Which is a bright green A245 and the lime green A273. So we're going to do these in the middle. Do you want to come down a little bit closer? Would that be easier for you to see? Which is the lightest? The lime green. Alright, take the tops off. Yeah. And again, I'm just going to put all one colour on there, dab in the darker colour, and then dab in round, and it blends. So you can put some with a load of dark in, and some with a little bit of dark in the bottom, and then blend it up, and then see which one that you like, or you can do a little bit down there and a little bit up there. And as it dries, you can see that you can define the 2 shades. I just like doing, I think it's a bit of fun. Dab a little bit of that, coming down that one side for a change, and just blend it in. And as it dries, you can see the shading, but it blends in nice. Excuse me for my cough. So I do this one up here. So I'm going to do a little bit on the tip. On that one, a little bit of difference. I just find by dabbing it, just seems to work well on the leaves. And you can see the shade in there, now it's drying a bit longer. So again, so I'm going to put a bit on the bottom on this one. Yeah, so that's them. So I'll leave them up the top. Then I've got another colour for, right, you coming with me for a ride? These down here, because all down the bottom here are the same. So I thought with this one I'm going for a bit of a different colour, which I'll show you on here, which is a tea green and pale green. So slightly different to the one at the top. I was going to go for dark colours, a darker leaf colour, but I thought no, it's nice spring flowers. I don't want to go too dark. So that's why I chose these 2. So where should we go? Should we go up there? Do that one first. So this is just my way. I mean, I'm probably an artist is looking at uses these all the time, is going, oh my god, what's that girl doing? She's destroying it. But that's just how I do it. It's the only way I've figured out how to blend with the tree markers without seeing a definite line. I'm going to put a bit up there. And you can see it if you do it, so you can see it starting to spread out. Yeah, I just think it's a fun way of just doing a little bit of blending. Next door neighbour's coming back. I'm going to put a bit up there. Yeah. Do one more. Okay. I can figure out how to put it on time lapse, I will. If I can't, then I'll jump back. Well, as you can gather, I couldn't figure out time lapse. So I've done that, so I've coloured them out. So now I thought we'd start doing the flowers. So I thought we'll do these in this colour. So I have got, I can't see if you can see it yet, Electric Plum, A705, Orchid Purple, A253. Don't worry about getting the numbers, I'll put them all in the description box down below. So we're going to come here on, and I'm going to do these flowers here in the purple, she says. Now let's figure out which is the light one. Do you think it's the Orchid Purple? I think it is. Take the lids off. And if you look closely up, oh, you can't quite see, but up there I made a boo-boo. I dropped both the pens on the box, so I'll show you there. See? So, yeah. But it doesn't matter because it's only for me. And it's only a bit of fun. And it's learning together, innit? How to use these things. So, I mean, I don't even know if these colours will work on here. They might look pants together. But I'm going to do them purple. And if they work, great. If they don't, oh well, we won't do it on the next one, will we? We won't use these two colours together. I wanted a really light one, but I haven't got a really light one. Only that, the lavender there, and I didn't want to use that again. But it doesn't matter, does it? I find it hard sometimes to differ with which is the background and which is the, you know, the leaves. So it's all a learning curve, isn't it? You can see that I didn't like blinking, went back and forth like that, didn't you? On there. So I'll let you lot choose what I colour next. What mediums you want me to use, I'll have a go at. You can write down in the comments below. Don't know whether I like that or not. But it might be better when it dries, because they do go lighter as it dries. If you can hear chatting, that's Jessie and Millie there. They've been doing schoolwork all morning, so they're having and almost the afternoon. So it's now 3:30, so I've told them enough's enough now. So I think they're having a game on Fortnite, which I said is time. You know, you've got to switch off. You can't be doing stuff all the time, can you? Millie printed off a load of work this morning. We went through went through one full cartridge of black ink, and I had to go out and get some more, and I don't think she's far off using the second cartridge of ink of all the printouts she had to do, all her worksheets and stuff. She said, oh Mum, I'm so sorry. And I said, don't be sorry. I said, you've got to have it. Because she's in year 10, so she's doing her GCSEs. So I said, you need them. And she's like me, she's better with pen and paper than on a computer. She likes to physically read up and down like a book and try and scroll up and down and then remember where you're scrolling to. And so I said, no, print it all out. I said, anything that helps. So she has got stacks of work. Stacks and stacks and stacks, bless her. As quick as she's finishing, the next lot's coming in. But Millie does enjoy it, so she is an academic. I just put the wrong colour down. Yeah, I did. Oh well, we'll have that one in a darker purple. That's okay. We'll just shade this in an older purple. See, we all make mistakes and it don't matter, does it? And I presume that's one of their leaves underneath there. Like I said, I don't even know that Millie sent some of her work off to mark, but not all of it will be marked until she goes back, so I don't know. But they can email their teacher at any time. The teachers have said any time. Do you think that should have been that one there? I think that should have been lavender. Let me have a look. Was it a lavender we used? We wrote the colours down, didn't we? Lavender and a lilac. Because I think that should be that colour, shouldn't it? Don't matter. Go a little bit over there, don't matter. And for the background, I don't know whether to leave it as it is or I might put some chalk pastels on it just to fill in the white space. I don't know. I'm doing this one a bit different again now. I'm going to do it all in this colour and then go in with the dark and then go over the top with this and see if that works. I don't know. I've been doing it with, you know, 2 pens in the hand, but since I dropped that one up there, I'm thinking, is that the wisest move you've made, Cal? It's worked out quite well, that one, hasn't it? It's a bit darker underneath. Right, shall we go in with a... And the thing is, it dries lighter as well. Well, I think I told you that already, didn't I? So I'm going to put a dark stripe in there, because that's like a stripe, isn't it, of a dark colour. Like that. On that one. And then I'm going to go... like a stippling effect, I suppose, isn't it? Very light stippling. An effect of a bit of the dark. But I rotate my brush so it doesn't flatten one end of my brush as well. What was I saying? It's just what I like to do. I said, I don't know if it's, I don't know, the right, the wrong, the whatever, the indifferent, I say. We're just going to have fun. And I like doing this. As I say, I'm not experienced with Twimarkers at all, any medium really. I'm on my, you know, learning curve with all of them, and I don't mind. The biggest thing is not to give up when I can't, you know, when I get in a fret because I can't get it to do what I want it to do or look how I want it to look, is not to give up, but to keep. That's quite nice, isn't it? But to keep going, because I think that's why I never did it as a child, because I couldn't do what was in my head, so I gave up. And nobody said, oh, come on, give it another go. They just went, oh, okay. You know, and I was classed as a dunce at class because I was dyslexic, so I wasn't very good at reading and writing. So when it came to anything else, they just dismissed me. It was easier to leave you in the back of the room with pen and paper and just to try your best on your own than it was to encourage you. In them days, thank goodness it's different now. So now I've decided that I want to learn to colour. And then I think I might have a go at drawing, although I can't draw a straight line with the ruler, as I've told you before. Then this is what I want to do. So I'm just doing a different effect now of just doing dots to see if that makes any difference and see how that looks. Maybe she's got the measles. Maybe I can see that this one's got the measles. I'm just going to join them all up together with this one. That's why I think it's fun when you're colouring, just to experiment and have a go and just stick it on there. If it looks pants, you don't do it the next time. Well, hopefully you don't do it the next time. But if you're like me, you think, oh, what was it that didn't work? I can't remember. Quite like that effect as well. I like them all. I do. I like them all. So these ones, do you think they're them ones or do you think they're these ones? I'm going to say they're orange because I want to put some orange in there. So I need to find some orange pens, don't I? Because I like them. So we get the oranges out. Yeah, get some oranges out. Oh, some nice orange colours. We like the blood orange or the cardamom orange. They're nice ones, aren't they? Should we try the cardamom orange? And then we're going to... So I'm going to do them, and them in this one. So I'm going to do it all orange, and then I'm going to go in with the fine liner side after and draw over them lines and see what that looks like. So I have got my overhead light on, which I love because it makes it nice and clear for me to see. Still doesn't stop me going over the edges, but you know, it doesn't matter. Oh, that's some down here. Look, we nearly, you see, nearly missed them. You weren't going to shout me, were you? And say, Carol, you missed two. Or were you all going, Caroline, Carol, you missed some. If I hear Caroline, usually I think I'm in trouble. That takes you back for when you're kids, doesn't it? When your mother shouts your full name, you think, oh no, what have I done? And then I'm going to go back in with just the fine, I forgot to tell you, wasn't it? Cardamom orange A925. So I'm just going to go in with the lighter one. The lighter one, the finer tip. because sometimes I find that can be a little bit darker than the that's the one there. I'm just taking it over there just to give it a bit of a highlight there. So if you've seen any books that I've got that you want me to do a page in, as they say, or with the Black Widows or the Arteza or the Twimarkers, and I'm even tempted to have a go at Everblend. Yeah, I'll put that one up there so I remember that I used it. Right, so I'm going to do these green leaves. So I'm going to use, I just think I'm going to use for that one, what have I got here? An apple green and a pine green. I think I'm going to use that for all my greenery, I think, just to make it simple. So we've got pine green A261 and apple green A111. So again, I'm just going to do the same. I think I've and then leave the same way. In there with a bit of the dark. There. See, that looks all right, doesn't it? I have to cut the nib of this because it feels a little bit scratchy. Can you hear it? Jess has had these as well, Emily, so we all use them. So what they have been used. Kids like these more than, they don't really use their felts anymore. They tend to just come straight for these. And Jessie's had a lot of artwork that she's been doing using these. And now I'm starting to use it. I think this is probably one of the favourite colours. It's been used quite, I think that's why it's gone a bit scratchy, because it's been used so much. Is Jessie getting excited? That's a cat I could hear meowing then up there. Oh no, it's outside. They meow outside the kitchen window. They do. I'm just going to do that in a darker green. On there. What do you think? Do, won't it? Ignore that, that is the cat at the door now. I've got one's in, one's out. She wants to come in for food, and she's just had a load of food, so she can wait. I don't know about anybody else's cat, but mine aren't exactly patient. I'll chuck them over there. So now we're going to do these flowers down here. And I've got what have I got? I've got watermelon pink A110 and wild pink A124. No, I'm not going to open the door. You can go out for a while. It's nice and sunny outside. She says, no, I want to eat. Fatty McGee, Ellie, will eat and eat and eat for every country in the world. She's a right gannet, and so I have to keep this door shut because her sister is a grazer. So she just likes to come in and have a little bit of a drive. Well, if Ellie wants more, she'll just eat hers and her sister's. So I keep her out. Then, yeah, she's got to wait until it's time to have something to eat. But as you can tell, she's not happy. I mean, if she's starving, she can go and get a mouse. She's a bit lazy as our Ellie. So as I say, I do apologise. Because as you know, everybody's in lockdown, and there's kids and animals and husbands and whatever. So we've all got loads of noise going on. So I said I'd try and do this today. I'm hoping it'll upload straight away and not like my last 3 videos. I've had to upload 3 times before it'll completely upload. Well, it's not the upload, it's the processing that's the problem. For some reason, I don't know why. So I'm hoping by the time I've edited this and rendered it, it's 10 to 4. Was it the one on Whip on Chat on Saturday, wasn't it, 4 something? And that took me about 6 hours to get that to load properly. And I get so frustrated because I'm no good with technology. And Millie said, there's nothing more you can do, Mum. You just got to keep doing it until it actually goes through. She said I hadn't done anything wrong. So I don't know what was going on with it. So I got her to check that I'd done it all, done it all right. Rendered it on the editing software, and then, that I hadn't missed anything out. But she said no. So that's them done. Oh, we've got 2 up the top that we can do in the same one. So I'll bring it down. Oh, sorry, did I knock you then? So I'm going to do these in the same. Yeah. So I hope you've liked my little segment of colour with me. You can just put it in the background and listen to it, and then just or fast forward it. It's up to you. Don't have to watch it all. But I do appreciate the ones that do. So that's that colour. And then we've only got that little bit of flowers over there. We'll just put a little bit of a... So what have we got? Have we got a darkish green? Oh, that one I'll do. What's that one? Pine green just in there. And that one. Then I'm going to do all this in the pine green, and then I might add some other colour in after, I don't know. His Grant keeps telling me you don't have to blend them, you can just do one colour. So I'm doing the tea time one that I had off Trees Addy. I did put a photo on Instagram where I'm just trying to colour with Twimarkers with no blending, just go in, colour, and that's it. Just one, oh look, I've gone over there, never mind. Just use one colour on one bit, sort of thing. Because I do enjoy blending. Because I like the effect that it gives you. But the thing with pencil you can rub out. These you can't. Mind you, you'll be taking more time than I am. So I'm trying to not take too long so you get totally bored. Can hear the dog growling with the ball. I do that, and that, and then I've got some blues for that. For them flowers there. So I've got bright blue A108 and Arctic blue A552 for these. Yeah. So a nice colour, isn't it? Up there. So we've only got these 3 flowers to do. Put a bit of dark in there. Blend it in. That is a cat who's going to get a boot up its backside. Is scratching my car. Can you hear it? Cheeky blinking thing. I'm sure they all know that, oh, Mum's on doing filming, so we can just get away with doing what we want. Does anybody else find that? Right, onto this one. Shall be breaking up some wood, I can hear. And when I finish this, he said he's going to J fluids the front where we had all that blockage with the drains the other week. He's done it a few times, but he's paranoid now, so we've got some more J fluids, because we did use disinfectant and bleach, but now he wants the old-fashioned J fluid. So I got some of that yesterday. So he said he'd feel better if he J fluids it. So I said, okay. So I think he's going to do all the path out the front with it, going up to the step. So I should be the tea lady. I should make the tea or the coffee, whatever. Keep the workmen supplied, as they say. Oh, gone over there, see? That's me getting ahead. Oh gosh, you can't even see. You didn't even see me big boo-boo there then. Getting excited because I'm coming to the end of it now, see? So you can take a bit more time than I am. I would take a lot more time over it if I was doing it just for me. So that's them two. So I'm thinking now, I think I got more screen. Have I got more screen? Yeah, more screen just to go in there. See? I just might kind of put a little more screen in there as well. I can't remember what colour I used. What colour did I use? Was it apple green? Nope. Can you remember what colour I used on that one? Pine green. Was it pine green? Yeah. Just putting some darker green in there. And then once we've done this, I'll zoom out a bit and you can see it all done, as they say. There we go, me lovelies. That's all I'm gonna do. So, I'm gonna stand up now and see if we can lift you up. Can we zoom out? No, it's zooming in. Can you see it all? So that's our finished page. So what do you think? I maybe should have gone a bit lighter here, but you know, this is how we learn, isn't it? So I'll love you and leave you. I might chalk it, or I might actually leave it. I'm going to leave it as it is because I've not chalked on Twimarkers, so I don't know how they'd react. So I'm going to leave it as it is. So any comments, drop them down below. If you want me to colour with something, draw something, no, not draw. Colour with a certain product, or use one of the books that you've seen me show you, then I will. But again, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, look after yourselves, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now. Oh, make sure you stay safe as well.